Do the channel of love. It's cold. Gotta put my gloves on. Oh, it is nippy. Okay, let's have a look at what cards we've got for today. Oh, I wanted to play with the fairies. I've seen lots of fairies this morning flying around. So we shall have a play with the fairies. We're coming out to play. The Power of Love activation cards. This is what we'll start with. The Chakra Wisdom Tarot. And then I've got the Oracle of the Fairies. And I have Don't Die With Your Music Still In You because I felt fairy energy. Right then. We'll start with these. Chakra Wisdom Tarot. Okay, so just the colour green's really standing out here. I've got all this But the energy of like a Russian doll, but as you kind of uncovered each section, the W here takes me to like the word wonder. It gets you wondering even more the depth of this this lady. Like the energy when you get to know someone deeper. Taken to the Madonna song. Deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. Sweeter and sweeter and sweeter and sweeter. I've obviously got the tune going on in my head. So the card is the Ten of Swords. It's heavy energy here. I've moved my hair to the side and I feel like it's quite heavy. And I'm taken to like her hair here to the side and okay. Ten of Swords. Well, she looks tired, doesn't she? Although I feel like she's resting, but she's being forced to rest by these swords. So it's like she's pinned down. But it does look like she's like the light in the darkness. Let's read about the Ten of Swords. The recovery from unavoidable defeat. The Nine of Swords indicated, so it doesn't like indicate, it indicated emotional devastation in the second chakra. Here in the third chakra, the winter of despair is slowly melting. Rejoining life may feel overwhelming, but healing has begun. Okay, the chakra message, the depth of sorrow is never as great as the love felt. This may be a time to recover. Hit rock bottom, leave a job. Feel the pain lifting. Indication, do not rush yourself. It is more important to allow yourself to be... Okay. So do not rush yourself. It is more important to allow yourself to be than to force a plan when you may not really want to move on yet. Okay. The meditation. Be proud of the depth of pain, for this also expands the capacity for joy. You did the greatest of all things. You took a risk. Soon you can go further and wider than you ever thought possible. Write down or meditate on all your great qualities. Contemplation. If you've had the courage to make a stand for your new direction, would your life look like you were free and autonomous? alarm outside there. It went beep, beep, beep. If you had the courage to make a stand for your new direction, would your life look like you were free and autonomous? Okay. Let's get another card from here. The Two of Wands. What's going on in this card? There's like this a big orb. That's what I can see here. Okay, what else am I drawn to? These two wands here, ruby wands. And then I feel like there's two paths that are being lit up. One of them, you don't want to go down that one. And then the other one, it's like this orb is leading the way. So I feel there's a pathway down here where the light is. And then you've got a pathway down here where the light is. This one is a no-go. So in a way, it's kind of like not going back. And then we have this, we're going to follow this direction now. But I feel like she's actually talking to this wand. I'm not necessarily this one, but this one. Is she trying to explain something? Okay. Ruby slippers. There's no place like home. Click your heels together 3 times. And repeat, there's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. Okay. We'll read this card. Two of Wands. They're interesting because it may mention here something in the second chakra that the devastation. And the energy here of feeling the pain being lifted. Two of Wands. Let's have a look at this meaning. The card of, I thought that said manifesting naughtiness. It says the card of magical manifesting. Okay. The white light orb she holds summons the angels to carry her intentions out to the universe. This emotional force translates emotions into form. The chakra message: when we demand magic of the universe without a commitment to manifesting, our energy will go elsewhere, often to distractions that dissipate our intention. The indication: there is an unspoken agreement with the universe that we will use our energy wisely. Holding the energy of possibility and vision is only possible through emotional maturity. Keywords: invention, although I thought that said intervention. Invention, influence, pioneering. Authority, restlessness and expansion. The meditation: in your mind's eye, see the orb on the card. There's like a horn outside there. Let me just show you the orb, so it just helps you to see it in your mind's eye. In your mind's eye, see the orb on the card. Allow this ball of light to expand and envelope you. Can you feel the magic? Write down or picture the feeling. Is it familiar? Contemplation: will you choose to join your harmonic joy with universal joy? Will you allow yourself the experience of emotional excellence? Okay. One more card. This is interesting, isn't it? I actually felt the energy that I would need to watch it back to actually put together what was just spoken. But we shall see. It's just interesting with the cup here as well that I've got that's orange, and there's obviously the darkness in the look. Coming out of the dark, I finally see the light now. It's shining on me. Bit of Gloria Estefan there. 1, 2, 3, 4, come on baby, say you love me. 5, 6, 7 times. 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm just gonna keep on counting until you are mine. Come out of your shell, boy. You know we go like hand in glove. Anyway, don't play innocence with me. I'm not sure what the rest of the words are. Anyway, let's focus on this card, the Ace of Wands. So, felt the energy of like talking to this wand here. And then we have this big orb. And it's like she's ready for the ball. It's like you can see her true light now. Feels like it's a pyramid in the background now. Oh, lots of chocolate bars. Felt like a Toblerone. Anyway, up the stairs. Oh, actually, I've just noticed she's slouching. So it's like she's waiting. It's like, are you coming? There's the energy of like, you've had the signs not to pursue this path. And the orb is guiding the way, which is the angels. And then I felt, first of all, the energy of her being like pinned down, resting by the divine. And it's like before she pursues any further up the stairs, it's like she's got to just wait here. The energy of like hang fire. So, because they're very passionate cards, the wands. Fire, passion. Ace of Wands. Let's read about it. The card of confident creativity. This wand is an offering. It's interesting, the page wanted to turn then. 8 of Cups, the card of new reality. This wand is an offering from above and is summoning the force of manifesting. The universe is converging to inspire forward movement on your dreams. Because there's the energy of don't go rushing off anywhere or on a whim, impulsive, just because you're fired up and passionate and just, okay. The chakra message, light from the red crystal illuminates the path ahead. You are being summoned forward into your next steps. You may not see that you are ready, yet all the signs are there. Imagine them. Okay. Indication. The idea is right. Let's go. Contemplate your talents. Are bold moves necessary? Can you feel the energy? Your creativity is taking form. Will you nurture it? So I feel this is the energy, like, let's call it to the wand. I feel that's like the masculine's energy here. It's like the idea is right, because he's got the signs, he's having the signs. He's having the signs. I'm not sure what that means, but the idea is right. Let's go. Contemplate your talents. Are bold moves necessary? Can you feel the energy? Your creativity is taking form. Will you nurture it? Keywords: opportunity, breadth, emerging, expansion, new possibilities. Meditation, allow the crystal wand of fire to ignite your root energy. A gift, a mysterious adventure, and a bold move are all possible. Can you see it? You are ready for a new creative identity. Breathe. Only you know this vibrational frequency. It's like only the Divine Masculine can know and feel this vibrational frequency. Can you feel it? Okay. The energy of it should be easy peasy lemon squeezy from here on. He's got the orb there, he's got the angels with him. If he just follows that with faith and trust, it's but it feels like it's the time. Feels like he's ready. He needs a little nudge. Contemplation, experience igniting your spiritual, magnetizing frequency that is alive in your first chakra. Whew, goodness. The power of love activation cards. We'll go to the book. Should we go to the book now? Let's leave the book till last. I think we've got a couple of cards. We have... Okay. The first one is release. You have the ability to give over unwanted energies to the loving forces of the universe. It's time to let it all go. The moment has arrived for you to truly usher in the power. Okay. The moment has arrived for you to truly usher in the healing power of love by letting go of all the illusions you have been holding on to that no longer serve your highest good. You now have the power to release the stagnant energy of old emotions and behaviours such as shame, regret, and self-criticism, and create... Turn the page. You now have the power to release the stagnant energy of old emotions and behaviours such as shame, regret, and self-criticism, and create a new space for love, self-acceptance and forgiveness. You are an energetic being, and besides all the energy that you attract to you from within, an equal amount of energy is directed at you by external forces. You have no control over the intention behind this energy, but you do have control over whether you allow it into your space. Every day you walk through a minefield of energy, and you must be conscious of where you step. Nevertheless, as an empathetic, sensitive being, you will at times unknowingly absorb these foreign energies. Over time, the toxicity builds up in your aura, and you can begin to feel exhausted, depressed, and unbalanced. Take the steps necessary to expel toxic energies from your space. Perform a ritual every time you bathe in which you envision a golden light washing away unwanted energy and releasing it to the healing powers of Mother Nature. You can only be effective as beacon of love if you make the effort to keep your energy clear. When you constantly release the old and negative, you make room for the new and positive. Empathy. You feel and understand the emotions of another in service of love. You are able to learn so much when your actions originate from a place of love, and the souls in your immediate sphere are your greatest teachers. Being able to sense how others feel and see through their eyes is a gift. When you open yourself up emotionally and become part of another person's reality and make it your own, the boundaries between the two of you seem to fade. You begin to realise that you truly are of the same energy, and that the state of separation is purely an illusion. The golden rule of treat others as you would like to be treated is a mantra you should embrace. Understanding life from another perspective carries a great responsibility, for once you become aware of the emotions of another, you remain ever conscientious and are mindful not to cause them distress. Okay. Right. I feel like this is quite a deep message today. Can we go to the fairies? Let's go to the fairies. Let's go to the fairies. I was just about to say happy Sunday, everybody, but it's not Sunday, is it? It's Saturday. Yeah. I feel like it should be a Sunday today. I'll take that. Or is it just one card? Can I have some more, please? So there's the energy here of waiting. We just have to... I'll read this card first. King of Autumn, King of Pentacles. Compassionate, accomplished, charismatic and gifted. Be assertive when it comes to what you know is right. Everything going your way. A good person or company to work for. Why? Because he is a good person. He is like good company to be in. And he needs to believe this and sit in that energy and sit in that power. Like claim back his power, really. That it's like he's given away because he's just been, too overgiving. Okay, it's time to receive. King of Pentacles, King of Autumn. I was just about to say, this dude always seems to be like the last card in the deck. King of Autumn. The King of Autumn is an odd bird. He certainly has the Midas touch in entrepreneurial endeavours. However, unlike so many in the business world, his Midas touch affected his own heart, and it turned to gold. Now he's out to save the world. He can manage hundreds of people at once and still take out the recycling while calling his congressman to give him an earful. He is charming to a fault and will help anyone who asks. Hurt an animal and you'll find yourself on his bad side, and you don't want to be there. Trust us. The king loves the finer things in life and therefore tends to work very hard, too hard. Where's your spouse, you ask? Oh, he's at the office. He's on the road. He's at that protest march. Don't worry, he'll get back home, eventually. The King of Autumn sits on his throne, with fully mature grapes hanging all around him. The grapes symbolise the abundance he has created, while the German Shepherd at his side reflects his ability to safeguard his prosperity. The additional meanings of this card: a generous and compassionate employer, a natural business sense, fighting for what's right, a thriving career, nearing retirement. Retiring like the old life, I feel. Definitely traits of the Divine Masculine now. Okay. Was he off to save the world? Okay. Always on some great cause. Life experience, that's what he's doing. He's gaining life experience. Life experience, let go of old belief systems that no longer work for you. An important life-changing event a situation that leads to significant opportunities. We have the Tower. Let's read this. Change can be disconcerting, but it doesn't have to be something to fear. You're loved by the divine, and whatever new opportunities come your way are meant to make your life richer and more fulfilling. Ask God, the angels, and the fairies to provide signs that will lead you toward everything that's vibrant and uplifting. Okay, here's the signs. Keep your eyes on the future. What transitions do you see coming? How might you plan and prepare in order to continue on your path to happiness? If you watch the skies for coming challenges, so if you watch the skies for coming challenges, then you can weather any storm and move on to new, exciting, peaceful horizons. Our fairy friends stand before the tour of St. Michael, ready to pray for guidance and direction about the next step to take. Additional meanings of this card: the need for significant change, spiritual awakening, seeing the truth, releasing belief systems that no longer work for you, wake-up calls. Okay. It's like they're standing before the steps. It's like I said, she's here, like on her own at the moment, waiting for the King of Autumn here. I've got the chills. It's like really exciting. One more card. I can see this one here and this one here. I'll take this. Oh, okay. Renewal. Card number 20. Review the past and the present so you can plan a bright new future, understanding your life purpose, releasing judgments of yourself and others. Very nice. So this is the Judgment card, but we've got the masculine here. When I put the cards down, I put them on top of the book, Don't Die If Your Music's Still In You. And then the card of the King of Autumn said that he was close to retirement. Hello, lovely. Are this readings for everyone or just one-on-one? They're for the collective. Hi, Pandora. Taxi driver made me unwell. Oh, my goodness. Do you know my daughter just said that to me? That she had just caught like this throat infection or something. I just went to her, I said, check your happiness levels before you start blaming others. So, renewal. I say that to my own daughter, so I'm going to say the same to you. Check your happiness levels. You're a divine being. It's impossible for you to attract that unless you're in the wrong vibration. It's okay. I told her to just rest. Maybe it's a sign you just need to rest. I know so many people that have been taken out of the equation, like their busy schedule, because they've come down like with an illness. So just rest. Take it as a sign. Just rest. Do the resting. You'll know when you've rested enough, because then you'll start to feel better. Review the past and the present so you can plan a bright new future, understanding your life purpose, releasing judgments of yourself and others. So I felt the energy, so I was saying, of like him like nearing retirement, so him being old, and then don't die if your music's still in you. It's like, oh please, come on. Renewal. We'll read this. It's time for a review. Take note of what you have learned in life so far. So the card before was life experience. I was going to text this weekend anyway, just would have been without a headache and an achy body. Rest, just rest. So we've just had a life review about our life experience. It's like you've got a lot of experience under your belt. Is that the right way to say it? Okay, so it's time for a review. Take note of what you have learned in life so far. Where do you want to go next? You're in a moment when you can truly reinvent yourself and build the future you want. However, to successfully arrive at your destination, you'll need a very good map. Visualize your happiest possible future and start taking the appropriate steps. Feel free to ask a friend to help plan out your journey with you. And I feel that that's what it's free guidance, isn't it? It's free advice. It's like, okay. And feel free to ask a friend to help plan out your journey with you. Pay special attention to flashes of inspiration and original creative ideas. These epiphanies are part of your life purpose and are meant to guide you on your way to joy. Our fairies are joined by Joseph of Arimathea, the original guardian of the Holy Grail in Glastonbury. In his later years, Joseph allowed his beard to grow, and he may remind you of St. Nicholas holding his list and sitting beneath the holy hawthorn tree, which only blooms at Christmas and Easter. The rabbit and butterfly on the card symbolise springtime, to show the metaphorical movement from winter to spring in your life. Additional meanings of this card: an important milestone, seeing things in a whole new light, a call to fulfill your destiny, releasing judgments of yourself and others, understanding your life purpose. Next card. Ego. Look, he's burning. It says guilt on now. The illusion of being trapped, placing too much importance on material items, getting caught up in fear and worry. I've opened up to the Emperor. Because there is the energy here of what's stopping you. The pathway's lighted and it's clear. 15. Maybe he feels like he's 15 again. Happiness can be elusive if you're not clear on your own priorities, motivations and behaviours. Taking time for self-reflection allows you the opportunity to experience great personal epiphanies and practice self-forgiveness. See the truth of who you are. Release those aspects that no longer serve you. Let go of guilt, fear and blame. Have compassion for yourself. Look in the mirror and tell yourself, I love you for being divinely perfect in this moment. Detox from harmful foods, substances or people. Confront your fears and release yourself from any limitations or self-imposed traps. Give yourself permission to be free. Our fairy friends stand before a traditional Celtic Beltane fire, a springtime sacred ceremony to release the old. That is guilt, fear, blame, and other products of the ego, and welcome the new. Additional meanings of this card: determining what is the cause and what is the symptom, placing too much importance on material items, getting caught up in fear and worry, dependency or addiction. My goodness. Okay, I feel like I'm being moved along quickly now. Bottom of the deck, 8 of Spring. Well, it is a card of like lots of things happening all at once. Stress that comes from having many things happening at once. Successful multitasking, sudden events or changes. What's going on? And I said, hey, hey, hey. What's going on? We'll find out some more. There are many variations of stress. Excuse me. There are many variations of stress. This card reflects the kind that comes from having a lot of wonderful things in your life at once. You may be juggling a family, new career opportunities, seeing to your fitness, decorating your home. Of course, you wouldn't wish away any of these lovely things, yet it is a great deal to have on your plate. This is the card of successful multitasking. If things have been quiet for you Expect to see a big increase in the action. Make sure you have every task prioritised. Whenever possible, delegate items from your to-do list to others and be grateful for all the wonderful things in your life while you juggle them. Our fairy in the image tries to simultaneously manage 8 magical dandelions. It's a lot to handle at once, but thankfully the dandelions represent wishes coming true. Oh, wishes come true. That took me to the energy of like the Russian doll. So it's like different layers and lots of things to adjust to. And okay, additional meanings of this card: being confident, sudden events or rapid changes, instantaneous results. That's manifesting. Business travel. Okay. The Mother Mary really does want to like speak today. I did try to look for the cards, but I didn't see them. I just grabbed the book. I said, hey, what's going on? Fear equals false evidence appearing real. Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely, maybe. Absolutely. Oh. You've got a Rider-Waite deck, but can you read the Wheel of the Year deck the same? You can read it all once you know the meaning of all the cards. And anyway, you could just look at the pictures and just say what you feel. Just whatever it takes you to, just let it out. That's the magic of channeling. It's like we're the only ones that block ourselves. So hello, I'm resting today. That's good to hear, Sherry. That so many changes, clear ground and integrate to make the most of the opportunities to change will bring manifesting like crazy. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, shall we have a flick through this book? Don't die with your music still in you. Okay. I'm just going to where I'm just drawn to like here. I believe that what we do now is what we get later. So we create our next moments by our behaviour in the present. Sometimes I get so worried about the future that I'm not even being the type of person I want to be right now. I'll catch myself snapping at someone because in my mind I'm engaged in a big debate that hasn't even happened yet. I end up allowing the energy of that imaginary debate to manifest into my actions in the present. How crazy. When I live in the now, I find that I appreciate the beauty of what I have. When I'm present, I behave in a better way. When I do better in this moment, I receive more and better in the next. It all starts with being present. The other day, my whole family and I were sitting around the dinner table, eating and talking and telling stories and laughing. I had been reminding myself to live in the now, so I took a moment to look around and notice each person, and I gave a silent thank you for being able to sit with my family and have dinner with all of them, who I love so very much. While I was doing this, I almost began to cry, but I caught myself so that I wouldn't look like a creep at the table. I was so overwhelmed with love and gratitude for each of these people in my life, and I only realised it when I took a moment to look at each of them and be fully present in the moment. Okay, we're going to stop there. That's nice. Cheers, lovely. I've all been manifesting like mad. Maybe we're experiencing reality breakdown or full lifting of the vow. Yes, I was actually, I said something along them lines to someone this morning. And I said, well, we're creating new earth. You're either coming or you're not. Because he was actually ill and he's been kind of, resting, which is very much unlike him. And I said, well, a lot's going on. So I think you could be right. Oracle of the Fairies. Should we have a look and see what the fairies want to say? Or I want to read like what's in this book here. What's in this book? What's in this lid? May you discover your fairy wings inside the sanctuary of your precious heart. some guidance from the fairies. Okay. Synchronisation outside. Maybe a couple of messages. Oh, okay, we could take those ones. Got caught in my hair. That's what came out yesterday, wasn't it? Journey. And had the hair on there. Sherry, I think it's stepping into the power of law of attraction, most definitely. It's a skill I've been working on for a few years with the help of lovely Lucy. I'm mastering that now. So am I. I mean, it's amazing. Like, I'm just at the moment just sitting back and watching it all kind of manifest. Yeah. Yeah, I feel just as you grow and evolve, you can listen to the material that you listened to years ago, but it just has different meaning. And I feel drawn to listen to Think and Grow Rich. Yesterday, I was drawn again. It was like, okay, I feel like I need to listen to Think and Grow Rich again, because it's going to have like a deeper meaning to it. So I suppose it's like that Russian doll. You just get deeper and deeper, and there's always more understanding to the teachings. At whatever level you come in at, you'll get something from it. But every time you listen to it, you just get more and more, yeah, deeper and deeper we go. Flourish. He. I've had that crazy bug too, and no, nobody else who hasn't at the least sneezing or the nose. Yeah. Okay. Flourish. The lotus flower fairy tells you to learn from experience. This so comes in, doesn't it? Come on. We can take a lot from this reading. And there's just a deeper understanding to what's actually being, the message that's coming through. Okay. So, life experience. The lotus flower fairy tells you to learn from life experience. Doesn't say that, it says from experience. And shed your inner light on any unclear areas of your life and those of others. I get so nostalgic at even crap 90s music. That's quite funny, actually. I was listening to like soul music before I came on, because I felt drawn to listen to music before. Yeah, I just felt drawn to listen to music, to tap into music. And so there was like one that was playing on YouTube, and I thought I'll go to the first one that kind of comes up, and it was a soul one, soul classics. And the song that was playing was Luther Vandross, Never Too Much. Yeah. 1,000 kisses from you is never too much. Low power mode. I just don't wanna stop. Never too much, never too much, never too much, never too much. Let's read this, because we've got a few cards and we've only got 20% on the battery. We're near the end now, though. Yes. I mean, I've been on for 43 minutes. I think I had about 48%, might have been a bit less than that when I started. So we're cool. Flourish. Although I went to abundance. Let's go to flourish. From dirty mud, beautiful flowers emerge. We can liken mud to the trials of life, to the things that have hurt us, but also ultimately shaped us and helped us to grow into the people we are today. From pain comes growth, and this growth can inspire others who are going through similar discomfort. The lotus flower fairy comes to say that you have a wealth of experience that can be used to help others. When we learn from the past and from painful experiences, we can truly and fully flourish into beautiful beings who shine from the inside. You're a beautiful flower, born of the lessons of the past. If you're going through a tough time right now, this fairy reminds you that you're receiving life's spiritual ingredients with which to grow and flourish. This card also tells you that a lotus flower and a rose can't be compared, for every flower is unique and beautiful, and the same goes for us humans. We each have special talents and skills, and no one can be as good at being you as you are. The fairies know this only too well. So celebrate the wonderful person you've become and continue to flourish, precious one. That's beautiful, isn't it? I think so. I think so. Ready for the next card? Okay, what's it say? Magical Gateway. It takes courage and trust to venture into the unknown, yet this is where the greatest rewards are. It's time to step boldly forward without looking back. Okay. So I do feel like the Divine Feminine has this bold energy. But there's this energy of hanging on for the masculine. So it's like, don't lose hope, faith. For me, it's the feelings I put into the manifestation. When my feelings and intentions are pure, it comes. Just have to keep my vision for my mission and highest good. Yes, law of attraction means so much more recently than ever. Top tune, never too much, never too much, never too much. Laugh out loud. Kind of like we need to break down to break through. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. That's exactly what it is. Magical Gateway. The fairies are asking you to step through the fairy door and into their world of magic and wonder. They're telling you that fairy tales are real and that you're never too old to believe in fairies. So age is a bit of an issue here, worrying about being too old. It is muchos buenos. Listen, my pronunciations are hysterical at the best, so... Okay, perhaps you've been thinking about embarking on the fairy path. If you're using this deck, the chances are you already have more than a passing interest in the ways of the fae. If so, now is the time to walk through the fairy door and fully embrace your magical fairy self. The golden key to this fairy door resides inside your heart. It's important to know that once you step through the magical gateway, your life will be changed. You'll see and feel nature in a deeper way. So that word today, I think, we've spoke about breadth and width and deep, depth. And I felt the Madonna song coming through deeper and deeper. So I'd say that's kind of like the word today. We're going deep. And I felt the depth of like the Russian dolls. And, okay. Just thought I'd point that out again. It's important to know that once you step through the magical gateway, your life will be changed. You'll see and feel nature in a deeper way. You'll feel more connected to the plants, trees and flowers, and develop a deeper compassion for all living things. You might even find yourself becoming vegan or vegetarian if you're not already. Your interest in conservation and the environment could also be heightened. These are all traits of someone who has ventured through the fairy door, so consider this carefully. If you're at all unsure whether you should walk through the fairy door, meditate on the question until you know in your heart that it's the right thing to do. Once you've passed through the door, prepare for more magic and joy to enter your life, knowing that you're always safe, protected and loved. Wow. We've still got some more cards to do. Okay, let's get a move on, Lucy. Let's get a move on. What's next? While we're whispering, healing. Okay. Now is a time for you to give or receive healing. Everyone has a natural ability to heal others. Yes, even you. It says that means very beautiful. Exactly, wandering, or empress. Or, yeah, empress. Okay, let's read about healing. The Fairy of Healing has flown into your reading today to let you know she can help you to heal yourself or another. just feel like this bit of hair just kind of keeps popping out like that. It doesn't really matter, I know it doesn't, but when I look up and catch a glimpse of myself, what happened? I don't know. Do we feel imperfect? Let's carry on with this message. So the Fairy of Healing has flown into your reading today to let you know she can help you to heal yourself or another. Healing can take many forms, even just through listening. When we feel we're being heard, it can make us feel better. So people who have the ability to listen with love and without judgment are already healers. Sometimes just being in the presence of someone who is receptive to our thoughts and feelings can help us to feel uplifted and healed. Hands-on healing is a technique many feel drawn to, and perhaps this is something you too wish to explore. Hands-on healing. Okay. Are you in need of healing yourself? It's important to listen to your body and to take time out so it can heal naturally. Make sure you're getting all of your correct vitamins and nutrients. Sleep can also be an amazing healer. This card could also be a reminder that you or someone close to you needs to visit a health professional. The Fairy of Healing can assist with your healing journey, whether you're using conventional or how do I say this word? Complementary healing methods. I can't pronounce that, it just won't roll off the tongue. The Fairy of Healing is also asking you to explore healing therapies that may be new to you, such as aromatherapy, flower essences, or hands-on healing. Art therapy is especially helpful for younger people as it allows them to express their feelings through the use of colour and painting, and this can aid their healing. If this card shows up next to the Fine Balance card, this indicates your need for extra rest right now. I don't know what the next card is. So if it's the Fine Balance card, then you're in need of extra rest right now. So you're healing, guys. This is why you're well, yeah. Why you're being slowed down. Oh, we're looking to see, aren't we, what's the card underneath? Sorry. Okay. Wish wisely. Use your wishes wisely to manifest your heart's desire and take practical steps towards making your dreams come true. So let's have a look at this manifesting card. Wish wisely. Because you're manifesting wishes. What is the wish dearest to your heart? The Fairy Queen of Wishes reminds you to use your wishes wisely and to take action to make your dreams come true. Do you feel worthy to receive your wish? Clear any spiritual obstacles you're aware of and prepare to receive. Wishing and manifesting are very similar. Start by simply writing your wish or wishes on a piece of paper. This is the first act of manifestation. As your pen touches the paper, you're starting to ground your wish into this earthly realm. Then imagine what it will feel like if your wish is granted. Visualizing your wish will help to bring it into being. Sit quietly in meditation for a while, then say out loud, "Dear fairies, this is my wish. Please help it to be. I am open for you to inspire me." When you wish in this way, you're co-creating with the fairies. Now be receptive to any signs or inspiration you receive over the coming days and weeks. When you pull this card, it may be that you're about to receive a fairy gift, or you're being reminded to offer a gift to someone else. Perhaps it's their birthday or anniversary. Receiving a gift reminds someone that another person cares about them, and sometimes when we give a gift, we make a wish come true for that person. Of course, the highest form of giving is to do so without thought of receiving in return. Well, that's beautiful. I'll read your comments soon. I just want to... I'm a little bit conscious that I've clicked the 20% battery mark. Hidden depths. Oh my goodness, I told you it's like the word. Something hidden is about to come to light, perhaps a secret or memory at the back of your mind. When we expose what's hidden, we can become free. And it just feels like it's time to expose what's hidden. Sometimes it's easier to be in denial than to face a challenge. So we act as though something never happens and pretend everything is fine. However, releasing the things that have been hidden from view can be very liberating and help us to move forward with our lives. The Fairy of Water comes to hold your hand gently and guide you during this releasing experience. One of the reasons things stay hidden is that they can contain painful memories. This is totally understandable, and if there's been a major trauma in your life, it's important to seek professional help. Remember, you don't have to do this alone. All you need to do is take the first brave step towards wanting to be free from your past. Once you've done this, there are people who can help you to walk gently through the experience and teach you how to release it with love. Then you'll be able to move forward feeling lighter and happier and ready to embrace the rest of your life positively. The fact that this card has appeared now means you may be ready to face what has been hidden, but only do this if and when you feel the time is right. Another meaning of this card may be that someone you know is keeping a secret from you. Secrets are fine, but not when they hurt another being. It's time to be honest with yourself and ask that others do the same for you, but be gentle with everyone concerned, including yourself, during this process. Okay, one more card. Fairy spotting. I've been spotting the fairies today. It's time to go fairy spotting. It's said that seeing is believing, but in fact, the opposite is true. Believing is seeing. Okay. Let's go outside in the sunshine. Fairy spotting. Have you ever seen a fairy? Maybe you have, but you try to explain it away with the voice of reason. Or perhaps you're a fully fledged believer, or better still, a knower. You know fairies exist. Fairies can appear to us in many different ways. Being sensitive and open to experiences is helpful when fairy spotting, as it allows us to be more receptive to seeing these magical spirits of nature. They very often appear as flashes of light darting around wooded areas or gardens, or if you're really lucky, inside your home. They can also manifest just outside your line of sight, often in the corner of your field of vision, so you're not totally sure if there's anything there at all. Sometimes they can be felt intuitively, seen only in your mind's eye. They may also bring a flowery scent or an unusual smell rather like toffee apples or popcorn. When they appear in their full form, it's a true privilege, for they're rightly wary of humans. You could try photographing fairies, even if you can't see them with your own eyes. A camera can often pick up a fairy essence, which may appear as a beam of light or a tiny orb. The best place to do this is out in nature, either in your garden or in woodland. Midsummer's Eve is a particularly good time to look for fairies. You're most likely to see a fairy, if you care about nature and the environment, as they will be more willing to connect with you. Okay, whew. There's those messages. Are we done? Well, I'm going to go and get another Mary card. I feel it'll be important, so just bear with me. Okay, I found them. Oh, there's a lot of writing there for me to read. I'm not sure if it's for me or for you all. Hi, Original. Your papa always smelled the popcorn. I'm not actually going to read these messages. So I hope it wasn't like you're just chatting between yourselves and it's not anything directly that you're waiting for me to answer. If it is, then I'm sorry, but I want to read this message and then I want to finish the message rather than the phone like cutting off. It just cut off yesterday, unexpectedly. Okay. Oh, there it is, 10%. She's talking about her pup. Shame he is. Okay. They give me 2 messages. Okay. Jeez. That's why I had to kind of like savour the time. Saving us some time. We've got 2 messages. I'm going with it. First message is Our Lady of New Vision. I like this. Okay. 2 important messages. Card number 16. That you may see. Can you see the new vision emerging? Now is the time to dare to dream and to pray boldly and with conviction that the most beautiful vision you can receive will come to life in service to all. There comes a time in our life when new vision is required. Perhaps what we have once imagined would fulfill us has been experienced and we are ready for something new. Or perhaps old dreams have not manifested as we thought that they would, and there is a reason for that. The vision was incomplete or in need of adjustment. There are plenty of times in life when we have to grow to meet the vision. Sometimes, however, the vision has to grow in order to be worthy of us. Our Lady of New Vision tells us that the vision we once were holding for ourselves is not all that it could be. She tells us we can benefit ourselves and others by opening up and preparing to receive a greater vision, believing absolutely that it can and will manifest through her holy grace in service to all. If you are confronted with issues of self-worth, then you may believe that this guidance means your vision should become smaller, but in all likelihood, it is actually the opposite that is required of you. Build a vision that is more open, more generous, more supported, and more involving of those around you. Whether you know your soul tribe now, or are waiting to attract and be attracted to those souls who will assist you on your life path, holding the vision is like flicking the light switch on. It makes you energetically more visible and magnetic to those who are going to assist you, calling them into your life path. Then you can assist them too, helping them fulfill their spiritual destiny. Holding a vision of lightness and happiness can benefit all. If you are aware of a budding vision and have been holding back, perhaps thinking it is too much, then shed your doubts and open your heart to it. Do not concern it's just a song, never too much, never too much, never too much. Okay, so if you're aware of a budding vision and have been holding back, perhaps thinking it is too much, then shed your doubts and open your heart to it. Do not concern yourself with how it can happen. When a vision comes from the heart as inspiration, it is the Holy Mother whispering to you in imagery, speaking of what will be. If only you allow her to flow through you, so that you may become all that you are destined to be, which is a manifestation of her miraculous grace. There is nothing that is too simple or too grand. What matters is not the scope of the vision, but that it has enough of your heart in it to move you to prompt you to pray with all of your being for her help to manifest it. Let the vision shimmer into light and life through your prayer and her assistance. If you are not aware of the vision as yet, then be open to receive the sacred knowing of where to focus your intention, your desire, and your energy. No matter whether you are waiting for your true vision or your heart has already shown you what it wishes to manifest, this oracle comes with a message for you. This is your time. This is your time to pray, to receive, and to act on your intuitions and instincts, no matter how small they may seem to be. The Divine Mother is a genius of manifestation, and she will have her creations come to life through the simplest and most ordinary of steps that somehow combine to manifest extraordinary beauty. If you cannot see yet, trust that she sees and is guiding you towards receiving and realizing the new vision. It is time for inspiration and hope. It is time to dream and receive, knowing that what is dreamed now is under the blessing of the Holy Mother. That's interesting. I just saw about Yorkshire. I was in Yorkshire a week ago today. I went to the Yorkshire Wildlife Park. Kate. Right, okay, next. Our Lady of Comfort. Card number 43. Okay, let's finish with this message. I'm sure I've got enough time. Card number 43, Our Lady of Comfort. Let's leave with this message, guys. Guys and girls. I was like stuck on Our Lady of Sweet Rest. Okay. Even though you may not see me. Okay, that's interesting. Even though you may not see me, I am holding your hand. Even though you may not hear me, I am speaking through your heart. I'm never far away from you. I'm by your side with love, guidance and protection always. You are my own. I could not bear to be apart from you. Receive my message of comfort and peace now. Our Lady of Comfort brings you angels of peace. She is at your side. If you have wondered if the divine is more real than you ever believed, if you have been in conscious divine connection, the oracle of Our Lady of Comfort confirms this. If you have been having the opposite experience, perhaps finding it difficult to feel lightness, joy or happiness for some time, or finding it so hard to meditate or connect with yourself or your spiritual centre, Our Lady is telling you she is still with you, and this time too shall pass. If you have been trying to be strong, perhaps for the benefit of others who are grieving or in stressful life situations, or if you have been feeling alone, not really held or heard by others, this oracle comes with a particular message. The Divine Mother hears you, knows you, loves you. She asks you to pray to her so that she may help you, that you may attract this comfort, connection and support that you need, not only from your spiritual sources, but also in human form in the material world. Takes me to like that hands-on healing. You are worthy of this support too, and she asks that you do not allow your strength to isolate you or prevent you from receiving the love that you need. If you have been in chronic pain, either emotional or physical, and are suffering without relief, or you know of someone in such a situation, please pray to the Divine Mother Mary, Our Lady of Comfort, to bring spiritual blessing and divine assistance or relief. The Divine Mother will offer what will most serve with mercy and compassion, and you can certainly pray for her help for yourself and others. If you are suffering a loss or disappointment, she comes to you specifically with this message. Sometimes there is a sacrifice of what could have been on the altar of a different future. Grieve what has not come to pass, but know that there is plenty of life yet to be lived, and dreams to be fulfilled. Those dreams may be fulfilled in a way that is surprising, or may yet be fulfilled in the way that you once imagined that they would, but divine timing is perfect and serves you. Receive her comfort and know that all is not lost. If you have been worrying about a situation in your life, the Divine Mother asks that you imagine her soothing you gently, like a mother with a child. She asks that you know that you have more than enough strength and resourcefulness to attract to you what you will need to allow that situation to resolve itself. She is with you, helping you. Pray to her for help and allow her to help you. Our Lady of Comfort also reassures us that whatever is happening in our lives, whether obviously healing and supportive or not, is helping us grow spiritually. We can always pray to her for assistance and support. She will answer all our prayers. Yet we can also know that if we are struggling in some way, this is not a sign that something is wrong, or that we are being punished, or are not getting some lesson or other. We are just growing. Imagine a child taking their first steps. There can be a few great strides, and perhaps at least a few wobbles as well. The Divine Mother is there, with her arms open, calling you forward with delight into the next phase of your life path. Finally, if you have been hearing loving words in a song that stick in your mind, or finding white feathers on the ground, or seeing many churches, more than usual, or seeing artwork of the Divine Mother, or feeling new sensations of love in meditation, and you have been wondering if it all means something, the Oracle comes with this answer: yes, the Divine is reaching for you and making its presence more felt, so that you know it is real and with you always. It's energy of the masculine now, really being able to feel it. Okay, guys, I'm going to wrap up now, so wrap up your own conversations. I don't want to cut off if you're like midway through conversations, so say your cheerios, and we'll get going. And I wish you all a fantastic weekend, a fantastic day. 73 minutes 11 seconds. That's not bad, is it, on 48% battery? Okay, guys. Right, guys, you said your goodbyes? Okay. Have a great day, Sherry, darling. Have a great day, Pandora. Have a great day, Kate. Original, have a fantastic afternoon. Well, have a great day, but have a fantastic afternoon. I don't know why yours is different. But, and I'm not sure if anyone else was actually talking who's present, but everyone, have a fantastic day. Why the hell not? Okay, why the hell not? Well, it's better to have a fantastic day than to have a hellish day. So, enjoy. Enjoy vesting. And enjoy manifesting. Resting and manifesting. Okay, I'm off now. See you later. Much love. Take care. Much love. Bye for now.